This is going to be the 6-month review for the Rowenta Turbo Silence Extreme fan. This is primarily my wife's bedside fan. It gets used every day, or night rather, and it's been a great fan. No issues, no complaints. I was looking at prices for these before I started the video, and I couldn't find one. I was kind of surprised I couldn't find one for less than like $110, $120 on average, which is just kind of crazy. I'm not sure what drives the prices up like that for a 12-inch fan. I mean, it's a great fan, but I don't know if it's $120 great for a 12-inch fan. I paid around $50, maybe $60 for it, I think, but that might have been like the Amazon Black Friday sale too. In any case, I think that's probably the correct price for this. Just my opinion, but comparatively speaking, the Air King 12-inch fan is a $50+ fan, and this blows the Air King out of the water in every category. There's just nothing wrong with it. It's quiet when you want it to be quiet, but it still moves air. It moves a lot of air when you want that to happen. It oscillates without making any clunks or clicks or shakes or bangs or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find one single thing wrong with this fan yet. And that's a good thing. So it's a pretty rare thing anymore. This is model VU2631 and the draw is 0.4 amps. It looks like the date is November 2020. The only thing that I kind of wonder about is over time, will the blade soften up? Soften? Is it pronounced how it's spelled? It's a very thin material, very thin plastic. It seems to be a good quality blade, but I just wonder how it's going to hold up over time. That's the only thing that I kind of wonder about its durability in the long run. So I've got this plugged in here to the amp meter, and we're going to take some feet per minute measurements, and we're going to demonstrate the speed variation on this thing because it has excellent speed variation. So we're going to start on, it has 4 speeds, 1, 2 turbo, and then the silent night mode, which is like a step down from speed 1. I'm not really sure why they put the speeds in that order, but when you activate the turbo boosters, this turbo boost indicator light will come on, and the same with the silent night mode. So what else? The fan never gets used on oscillation, so we're gonna have to check that out too, because I definitely don't use it, and I don't think that she does either. One interesting thing that I have noticed is for the first few months she ran it on either speed 1 or speed 2, one or the other, but here lately in the last month or so it's been either turbo boost or silent night mode, one or the other. So that's kind of funny. But anyway, we'll start it on 1. The switch has a good snap to it too, between the speeds. I always like that. It's got a good... so what are we pulling here? We are at 0.24 amps, and it was rated for 0.4. See how they're tilting. It's a little stiff. Seems to work good though. Way better than the Air King. I cannot tilt the Air King without like worrying that the head of the fan is going to snap off. And eventually I think it will. I think that mechanism just shatters eventually. So just try not to tilt it. This one doesn't have any issues though. Let's see where we're at on the velocity. Right around 700-ish. Low 700 on speed 1. We'll go to speed 2 now. We are at 0.3. Low 900s for speed 2. So about a 200 feet per minute step up from 1 to 2. We'll go to the turbo boost now and mind the light. We have now activated the turbo boosting. We're at 0.36 and in the 1,000 to 1,100 feet per minute territory on the turbo, so a little over 100 feet per minute step up from 2 to the turbo. Now let's drop it down to the silent mode. Another indicator light comes on with the silent night mode. It's quiet time. Let's see what we're running. It's 0.18 the amps. So exactly, the silent night mode uses exactly 50% of the power as the turbo boost. That is a perfect low speed right there. Right around 500 feet per minute. That is excellent low speed. So really good speed variation. We've got like 500 on the lowest speed and then over 200 feet per minute jump from the silent mode to speed 1, another 200 feet per minute jump to speed 2, a little over 100 feet per minute on the turbo boosters. Great variation. That's exactly what a good fan should be like. And it doesn't use much power. It's quiet. There's a little bit of a wobble but I mean, it doesn't really, can't hear it anywhere, can't really feel it. This outside ring for the fan head for the guards definitely helps, and these stabilizer rings on the front and rear. I think the base is probably designed to cut down on any potential balance issues that might cause some noise. It's just a really well designed fan. It's remarkable compared to the other options out there today. So let's go ahead and run the oscillation, because Lord knows I haven't run it. Drop it down to speed 1. Turbo. Spin down. All right, well, that is the Rowenta Turbo Silence Extreme. Solid quality fan so far in the first 6 months. Extremely pleased with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm generally not much for new fans, but I can't complain about this one, except for the price. But I mean, definitely if you can find one of these out there at a price that you're comfortable with, I can't see where you're going to be disappointed in it. But I guess maybe people have had issues with these that I'm not aware of. But this particular unit right here seems to be very good quality as far as I can tell. So until next time, thank you for watching.